Hi, I'm J. Lenora Bressler, and welcome to the October 16, 2018 edition of the Bible Delight in the Details as we continue with our multi-session series on Galatians. Yesterday we talked about that Paul in chapter 5 of Galatians is leading up to a listing of the fruits of the Spirit. These are the things that should characterize the life of a Christian. Not because the Christian feels that they need to exhibit these properties or these traits in order to be okay with God, because we know that you do not work your way to God. You have a relationship with the Lord. It's by faith. However, when you are saved and when you do have that relationship with God, it flows over. There is the outpouring or the working out of your salvation. Not that is getting you saved, but it is an indication that you are indeed saved. It just comes naturally. When you really love someone, for example, there are things you're going to do for them, not because you're trying to win their love, but because you love them and you can't help yourself. You're going to do nice things for them. You're going to think well for them. You're going to try to get between them and trouble. You're going to try to speak well for them and ease the road for them. This is just an outpouring. It's not because you're trying to gain anything. It's because you can't help yourself. And the fruit of the Spirit is like that. Now, we're going to talk about the fruits of the Spirit in more detail tomorrow. But for today, I want to talk about three things which seem to be related, but which are different and which we need to keep straight. Now, one of those things is talents. When we are born, whether we're going to be believers or not, we are given with natural talents and abilities. Now, as a Christian, we understand that we should honor the giver of those talents by using them well, using them in the service of the kingdom, using them in wholesome and good ways that would make him proud. But those are talents, okay? That they're given out to people, both believers and non-believers. Then we have what's known as the gifts of the Spirit. When you become a believer, the Bible teaches that there are certain gifts that are given to you specifically for you to use in the building up of the kingdom. Now, you may use those for other purposes as well, but primarily the focus and the intention and the reason that you were given them is so that you could build up your fellow believers, advance the kingdom, bring more people into the kingdom, etc. And there are all kind of things like preaching and teaching and hospitality and exhortation, probably better understood as encouragement, and prayer and acts of service, all kind of different things. But then there's the fruits of the Spirit. And as I was saying before, these are the outpouring of your relationship with the Lord. These are things that certainly you can strive for and should, but they also should be coming a little easier, a little more naturally, so to speak, because they're supernaturally empowered. God is giving you these. They're an outpouring of having Him living inside you. It's a precursor, if you will. It's a down payment in a way on having the mind of Christ. We as Christians believe that we will ultimately be glorified. We are in the process of being sanctified, which means being made more and more like Christ. So hopefully, if that is indeed happening, these fruits of the Spirit should be very prevalent in our lives. And tomorrow on the Bible, Delight in the Details, we will look at this Galatians chapter 5 listing of the fruits of the Spirit. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Visit me on the next edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details. Have a great day.